Okay, so we've got some pretty exciting stuff to dig into today.
Yeah, definitely looks like we're diving deep into some IPL action.
Absolutely. You sent over this recent update about the Gujarat Titans and the Mumbai Indians going head to head, and it's one thing to see the headlines, but we want to go beyond that, right?
Yeah, for sure. Just skimming through the news, you get the basic facts, but we're here to kind of unpack it
Yeah,
all, give it more
just
context, make it really clear and engaging for everyone listening. You shared a piece specifically about this match 9, and I think that's where we should really focus.
perfect. Yeah, let's jump right in. So IPL 2025 is in full swing, huh?
It is match number 9 already.
Wow, time flies, all right. And this match is between, who are we talking about here again?
The Gujarat Titans and the Mumbai Indians, and the update you sent called it a great rivalry.
Oh, great rivalry. Okay, that piques my interest already.
Yeah, it makes you think, huh?
It does. It does. So, for those who want to tune in, when and where is all this going down?
So this is happening today, actually, March 29th, 2025.
Oh, wow. Today.
Yeah, 7:03 p.m. India Standard Time.
All right. All right.
And the venue is the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad.
Ah, Ahmedabad. I've heard that stadium is something else.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty impressive.
And for those of us who, can't be there in person,
Yeah.
how can we follow along?
Well, you've got your standard broadcast on Star Sports, and of course, for the streamers out there, Geo Hotstar will be showing it live.
Perfect. So no excuses for missing this one.
None whatsoever.
All right, so let's get back to this great rivalry they're calling it. How many times have these two teams actually faced off before?
So they've played each other 5 times already.
5 times. Okay. Oh, and how have those matches gone?
Well, it's actually pretty close, but the Gujarat Titans have the edge right now.
Okay, interesting.
They've won 3 out of those 5 encounters, and Mumbai Indians have won 2. So, it's not a one-sided affair at all.
3-2? That is pretty tight.
Yeah, exactly. And the article made a point of saying that all 5 matches were thrilling contests.
Oh, thrilling contests. All right, so not just close, but exciting to watch, too.
Absolutely. You don't get a great rivalry without some edge-of-your-seat moments.
Right, right. Makes sense. So what's the bigger picture here? Like, what are both teams looking to achieve at this point in the tournament?
Well, it's still early in the season. It's only match number 9. But the update highlighted how both teams are really eager to get a win under their belts. Start their campaign on a high note.
Yeah, momentum is huge.
Exactly. You don't want to be playing catch-up from the get-go.
No, absolutely not. All right, so let's move on to the venue itself, the Narendra Modi Stadium you mentioned. What can we expect from the pitch there?
Well, it seems like the Narendra Modi Stadium pitch is a bit of a batsman's dream.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The source actually called it renowned for being a haven for batters.
A haven for batters.
No
Okay,
problem.
so are we talking like a completely flat track?
It's a bit more than just being flat. It consistently produces high-scoring games. That's a pretty clear sign.
Right, right.
Plus, the bounce is really reliable, and that's crucial for batsmen, Consistent bounce means they can really time their shots.
Makes sense. Yeah, they can be more confident.
Yeah, exactly. And get this, the average first inning score is around 200 runs.
200 runs. Wow, that's a lot of runs.
It really speaks to how batting-friendly this pitch is.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so does that mean the bowlers are going to have a rough time out there?
Well, not necessarily. The update did mention that fast bowlers might find a bit of movement early on.
Oh, okay. So maybe a chance for them to strike with the new ball.
Yeah, potentially those opening overs could be interesting to watch.
All right, so not a complete paradise for the batsman right from the start.
Exactly. There could be some early challenges.
Okay, but what about as the match goes on, does the pitch change much?
Yeah, it tends to slow down as the game progresses, which actually often makes it even better for batting.
Really?
Yeah, the ball comes onto the bat more predictably, so it's easier to time those big shots.
Interesting. So it's not just the flatness, it's how it plays throughout the match.
Right, and the spinners might come into play more as the surface wears down a bit, too.
Okay, so even though it favors the batsman, there's still some nuance for the bowlers to work with.
Absolutely. It's not a completely one-dimensional pitch.
Okay, so with all this in mind, what kind of game are we expecting between the Titans and the Indians? Should we be bracing ourselves for a 6-hitting extravaganza?
Well, the source seemed to think... So it suggested that fans can expect an aggressive approach from the batters, with plenty of attacking shots on display.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, and considering their history, those 5 thrilling contests they've had before,
Right.
and the nature of this pitch, it wouldn't be surprising to see a really high-scoring match.
I'm ready for some fireworks.
All right.
So to recap, we're talking IPL 2025 match number 9, Gujarat Titans versus Mumbai Indians, happening today, March 29th, 2025, at 7:30 p.m. India Standard Time
That's right.
at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, and you can catch it all on Star Sports or stream it on Jio Hotstar. These teams have a history of close battles. The Titans currently lead their head-to-head 3-2. And with a pitch that's known to be very batting-friendly, we're anticipating a high-scoring affair, as both teams look to start their campaign with a win.
Yeah, that's a really great summary of everything we've talked about. We took that initial news update and really pulled out the key details, the stuff that really mattered.
Absolutely. No need to overload everyone with every little thing.
Right. We want to make this interesting and easy to follow.
Exactly. So before we wrap up, here's something for everyone to think about while they're watching. Knowing this history between the teams and the fact that this pitch is practically built for big scores, how will that affect their strategies?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Will they go all out with the batting from the start? And which players do you think are going to really thrive in these conditions? Who's going to be the one to really take charge and maybe even win the match for their team?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds, for sure.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for our deep dive today. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive into something